So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. The stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum that could only be Rome. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing it. Vlasic! Fernandinho. Philippe Coutinho. Plays it out to the flank. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chaleta Shah. Vida. Michelko. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rebic. Michelko. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up for a header! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Daniel Alves. Marquinhos. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Brazil have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alexandro. This is promising. Modric. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Fernandinho plays it forward. And they've been caught out here. Can he find a finish now? Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Marquinhos. And it's Dani Alves. Perisic. Brazil still to register a shot on target. Michelko. Alexandro does well to read it and intercepts. Kovacic. Fernandinho battles to win it back. Daniel Alves. Coutinho. Richarlison. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Throws in his head. Surely this time. Richarlison. Modric takes the long option. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Brazil really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Back to the keeper and go again. Daniel Alves. Fernandinho. Arthur. And it's Coutinho. Tries a shot! Chaleta Shah, Chaleta Shah has been caught there, it's a foul. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Richarlison shoots! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Brazil got as close can be, right on the whistle, and it was not to be. The midway point of the game.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rakitic. Croatia have it back and they can go again. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. We needed a better pass there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Allen. Coutinho. Alex Sandro. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Throw it. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Michelko. That looks a good ball. And the keeper's in command.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Rakitic. And the counter is on. Done very well to intervene. Thiago Silva goes back to base. And it's Alex Sandro. He's left his man.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Caught offside that time. Michelko. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Modric. Willian. Livakovic sends that a long way. Hoists it forward. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Arthur. And it's Danilo. Gets on the end, has a hit! It's broken loose. And it's played forward. That's not going to make it. Willian. That's a brilliant interception. Richarlison hits it! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that has put paid to that. Well, that had to be more accurate.
Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Thiago Silva cuts it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, real danger here. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, shooting chance!
Croatia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Willian. Almost there, and the players can feel it. It's the through ball. Richarlison. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, they had a...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Whether plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And
real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Thiago Silva. Philippe Coutinho. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Perisic. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Willian. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Modric battles to win it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alan Arthur has given away a free kick. Michelko. Chaleta Shah. Across the field it goes. Modric. He's got options out wide. It's a goal kick. Arthur. Kovacic did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hits one! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead!
Croatia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Croatia draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. Croatia really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Rakitic. Vlasic. Pumps it into the area. And that has gone horribly wrong. Allen. Oh, some tackle that. Defending was strong and firm. Gets the better of his man. Vlasic shapes to shoot! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Willian with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Marquinhos cuts it out, and it's Willian. It's come loose. What a one! And we've reached half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
The action is back underway.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak.
No question, that's a foul. Alexandro. Thiago Silva. He gets past his man. Going for goal! And that's a throw-in. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Alan drives it forward. Time and again they are repelled. Vida plays it forward. Kovacic. Vercelko goes on an adventurous run. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And, oh, that's too long. Lucas Paqueta.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he was going into that little black book. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Looking to dink it in. And the finish! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's Danilo. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Decent progress down the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time...
Big chance! Moss chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rate.
He could be in here. Kovacic. Modric. Danilo goes looking. Marquinhos. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's a promising ball. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Arthur. Coached through there. Allen. Scything tackle. Peter. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vida. Perisic. Croatia have it back and they can go again. Vida switches it towards the other side. Brazil must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Hoists it forward.
Brazil are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets it back.
Brazil need to give it everything they have. Kitchen sink include.
Oh, real danger here. Out towards the flank. Brazil don't have many options and time is running out. Rebic. Oh, it's Perisic. He's hit one! It's off target and by quite a way. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's got through to him. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the referee brings it to a close. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your final thoughts, Jim? So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. Richarlison! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Perisic is onto it and can take it up. Timely intervention. Willian. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Just brushed off the ball there. Kovacic plotting from out on the right-hand side. Big chance! And the shot! Arthur. Well weighted. A chance! Wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Richarlison!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Willian. And the keeper's in command. Out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Vida goes looking. Back to the keeper and go again. Alexandro. That's put paid to a promising move. Has gone out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fernandinho gets it back. Bashalko drives it forward and back to base. Marquinhos. He came in hard, very hard. Willian. Back into the middle. Played out to the right. Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Daniel Alves. Perisic. He gets past his man. Marquinhos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Chaleta Shah. He's got away. Has he picked him out? Richarlison. Can he find a finish now? He's been side down. Is that a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Fernandinho. Could be a chance here. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Half-time whistle. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Brazil head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period.
Brazil going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage.
Up he gets! Vlasic, real chance! Willian, Arthur. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Brazil clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Chaleta Shah does well there, alert, hoists it forward. Alexandro.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Marquinhos. Forward it goes. Arthur. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Fernandinho simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rebic. And he's surging through. Now it's Perisic. Daniel Alves. And that's been won straight back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, throw in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's one! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile under pressure, and he would be desperate to get another.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Marquinhos. Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Marquinhos needed to come up with a better ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Loses. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva plays it forward. Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Dani Alves battles to win it back. Brazil get it back again. Marquinhos.
Brazil certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that is that. Brazil win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This is the Gladiator. Has a hit! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Mexico take the early advantage. Gets it into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. Senegal are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's picked him out. He gets past, hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Over to the left. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oh, and the finish! He scores! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. And the shot! They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Plays it out to the flank. Now the counter. He's got away. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Senegal presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot, can he? The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Up to meet it!
Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Gets it back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. That intervention was very necessary. There is the half-time whistle.
Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Senegal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Mexico are down to 10 men. And they've been caught out here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Senegal looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy... He's gone for the shots! Turns and goes back. Great leap! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's being played forward. Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's in, has a pop! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So that goal then.
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Mexico just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Swung over, gets up to head it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Another corner then. Steered in. Well read, he sorted that out. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. And it's played forward. He's through, it's one-on-one! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Tries to get it forward quickly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Done very well to intervene. Defenders on the back foot. Out to the right. Gets it upfield. It's got through to him. Shoots! Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's pinged one through here. Has a pop! Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And help's available out wide. Yep, it's a corner. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That was travelling. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, hang on. Still further. So now the difference is 3. Plays it out to the flank. He's in! Going for goal! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's it. Senegal winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking... Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ziyech. Hakimi. Tries to switch the play. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through, now is he in? Striding forward, facing goal. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Mohamed Salah! El Mohammadi. Well positioned to make that interception. He's got options out wide. And it's El Neni. And he's straight offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hegazi tries to get it forward quickly. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's got through. Has a pop! Oh, the ball could fall kindly. Wanted to outwit the keeper, but he showed off target.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Here it comes. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to open the scoring. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's a decent ball. In with a header! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Zayek. It'll be a throw-in. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets up to hit it! Harmlessly behind.
And then he did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Hakimi. Ball's gone out of play. Elneny. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Boufal. Morocco have it back and they can go again. Trezeguet goes looking. Oh, real danger here. And the ball's come out. Oh, here we go. And he's done it! And Egypt are in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Cut out in the nick of time. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. El Mohammadi. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. There will be a throw-in. And it's El Mohammadi. Has a pop! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah pulls it out wide.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. El Mohammadi. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Egypt are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, no question that's a foul. Great reaction! Oh, that was no routine save.
Taarabt really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Massive leap! Plays it out to the wing. Taarabt's delivery. Trezeguet. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Gets it upfield. Egypt get it back again. And it's played forward. Boufal, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets on the end of it, shot a goal! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No surprise, that's a booking. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Boufal. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Cross deflected behind for a corner. But there's going to be another change here. And he's there to cut it out. It's a throw-in. What a throw-in. Taarabt. Boufal. Played back in. He's off on a marauding run. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Nicely controlled. Has a goal!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. back into the middle. Oh, robust challenge.
Egypt showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah.
Egypt merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And the through ball is intercepted. And it's Buffon. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Egypt on the spot for parity. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Egypt got some... And that will be the final act. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This is the... Has a hit! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Messi with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Witsel. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Tries to get it forward quickly. Marco Verratti. Neymar looking to run onto it. That intervention was very necessary. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Griezmann gets flagged offside. Ter Stegen can pick that up. Roberto drives it forward. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Played into space out wide. Keane has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Marco Verratti. Out towards the flank. Messi. Florenzi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a decent ball, and Keane! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Messi is onto it and can take it up. Yeah, that's top the... This is gone, that's a foul. Let's be lenient here, and they'll get too many more chances. Roberto. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. Messi. He's left his man. Goes for goal! Neymar. And the shot! It's there! A two-goal cushion! And it's looking safe. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning two.
Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jordi Alba, and the counter is on. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Played in with accuracy. Kira. Marco Verratti. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Paredes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's Dembele. He's making a real surge on the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi. 2 goals ahead and looking comfortable. He's got away. Down by a lack of accuracy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he shot a goal!
Clearly not what he wanted to do. It's the through ball. Keane. Now the counter. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. Griezmann! That's a half-decent try.
Griezmann certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Paredes was not to be moved. Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Hoists it forward. It's a throw in. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. And he's fouled him there. Barcelona with a perfect chance to get one back. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Griezmann! It's broken loose. And here's Griezmann. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's gone for it. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And that could be trouble. Pulls loose, who's getting there? Keane. Longley goes back to base. Good idea, just poorly executed. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Neymar goes looking.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's through, now is he in? Real chance! And he should have made it 4. Paris Saint-Germain awarded another corner. Brings it forward. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Crunching tackle. He's through. And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Yeah, they had it.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum. It could only be Rome. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my...
Vinicius Junior! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Tierney needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Holding, positions himself well and cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior, already of course on the score sheet. He's through the middle. And that has gone horribly wrong. Saka. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And it's Benzema. Needed a better pass there. He gets past his man. Too much on it, and out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Looks to thread it through. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Vinicius Junior. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Odriozola. Valverde.
Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Vinicius Junior. Tierney. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Saka. That intervention was very necessary. This possibly the last play of the half. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vinicius Junior, and the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Saka drives it forward. Going for goal! Luis goes looking.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Aubameyang. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Sergio Ramos. Benzema. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
And the volley. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That had to be more accurate. Partey. Forward it goes. Modric hoists it forward. Another chance from a corner. Madrid given another corner. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's away! Timely intervention.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about Tierney with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And that's been won straight back. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
El Neni, big chance!
Arsenal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. El Neni. The message is clear, none shall pass. El Neni needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's left his man. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Modric having a look. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Modric plays it in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's picked him out.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Hits one! He's gone for it! Marcelo gets flagged offside. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Philippe Coutinho. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Done very well to intervene. Oh, good interception. Goes for goal! Griezmann. Oh, that's a waste. Forward it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has he picked him out? Sure. Wan-Bissaka. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's straight offside. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dembele trying to get there. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Coutinho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Griezmann. Played back in. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Could be thinking about a shot here. Goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
A 1-0 lead established. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keane. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Lindelof plays it forward. That is very well defended. Plays it out to the flank. Breaks on here. And it's Dembele. Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. The message is clear. None shall pass. Rashford tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got a... Has a goal! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, that was a
Massive leap! And he's done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Martial really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big... Philippe Coutinho! Oh, what a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Oh, that is a bit special. So all square, and not for the first time. First 45 minutes are up.
And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. And played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Manchester United get the second half started. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pjanic. He's played him through. It's it out wide now. Bailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Bailly, definite foul there. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot. Can he? Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
It's Cavani! Pjanic. Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Pogba. Right through the middle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Bruno Fernandes! Gets up to head it! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Pogba. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dembele. Wan-Bissaka drives it forward. Pjanic. Dembele. Roberto. Dembele. Keane. De Gea catches it safely. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Keane, who's got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that looks a foul. The referee's given it.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Played back in. Offside that time.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cuts it out. Going through. Pogba! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pogba just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
Barcelona to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's Rashford. Piqué gets it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
This is promising. Looking to fall. Hits one! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's off on a warning run. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. De Gea looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. That is some save from De Gea. Fred goes looking. Barcelona need to hold on for a few more little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.